What else we got?
Black women are tired. They're
What are they tired of? They're tired of what?
tired of being independent. They're tired of being looked at as the strongest.
You say it every single time. They say it. Black women have been saying it from the get-go. You can't handle a strong, independent woman. This was in the 90s. You want to know how popular it was? TV sitcoms copied it, made it into a joke. They put it on themselves. You put yourselves in a position to have to do all this crap. Stop blaming everyone like you're tired of doing something that you chose to do.
They're tired of having to take care of the kids by themselves. They're tired of bearing all the weight. Don't believe the hype that you see on all this.
Well, they could just, I don't know, pick better men. Let's keep it real. If I screwed up, got a woman pregnant, ignored all her red flags, got a child with her, ends up she's annoying, ends up she was the problem. Do I get to go and say, oh, this woman's the problem? I'm tired of raising these kids. I'm tired of paying child support. No, because as a man, I got to take responsibility. I got to take responsibility. There's no one for me to say, oh, it's their fault for the reason why I'm a single father or that I'm paying all this crazy amount of child support. I should have did a better job vetting. But then you got these men like this that come out here and, oh, well, these women are tired. They tired of working hard. You're an adult. Those are kids, regardless of the situation. It's your responsibility. So why don't you act as if you're an adult and stop complaining about your job?
Social media networks, black women are tired. And the reason why I know this because I talk and have conversations with a lot of black women.
Okay. So great. You have a lot of conversation with women, but there's still enough of them. Listen, so that we have a clear understanding. It's not some rando who's just putting these ideas in people's heads. The black women are going on there and talking about how strong and independent they are. And if you're one of the ones that talk about you're not strong and independent, but you're tired of hearing black women say it, I sure as crap don't hear you saying anything about it. You tired of the idea that people think that you're strong and independent? You say it daily. And I don't care what Super Simp says. I don't care who these phantom people you talking to. The fact of the matter is, you ain't talking to nobody. I talk to women all the time. Don't let the social media fool you. Seriously? The fact of the matter is that these women made their choices. They made their bed. You're an adult. Why is it so difficult to tell an adult to do their job? Seriously. Why can't, like an adult, okay, just go to do your job. I got to raise kids. I know. You got to raise your kids and go to work. Okay. No. We give them a platform and we get these simps that come out here and make black women feel better for their horrible choices in men. You're not a victim, honey.
Black women really want, she want to be able to go to the soccer games. She want to not have to be the sole leader and sole provider of her family.
Then find a man that is actually going to be there long term.
She want to support the man who God gave her to be with. She want to be a helpmeet. The thing is, she's been placed in this position where she's had to lead. She's had to.
Oh, we're not going to play that game. Oh, no, we are not doing that. Oh, she had no choice. Oh, okay, here we go. We're going to talk about she had no choice but to lead. You are full of crap. You know that? Oh, she had to take this position. Oh, I had to. I had to be a single mother. Get off your high horse, bro. I know you're doing this for the likes. And then you say, we got to do better. Who are we? Because I know you're not telling the women to do better. You're telling men. Because this is what you're doing. You ain't focusing this on the Pookies and Ray Rays. Your focus is on black men. What you're really saying is clean up men. I'm not your cleanup men. And more men over and over again are showing you that they're not cleanup men. They're not here to take care of the responsibilities of a woman reckless.
Step up to the plate and become something that she really didn't want to be in the first place.
So learn from your lessons. There's been plenty of women that have been left single mothers. At what point in time do you say, this isn't working for me? Let me try something else.
So, this isn't working for me. I gotta try something else. I've seen this from my friends, my girlfriends, my mothers, my aunt, my grandmother. They all did the same thing. They went after the same type of man. I know. I'm gonna go after the other guy.
Sounds good, right? Never going to happen. They'll still keep making the same mistakes. And now, worst part is we got the internet. So now they can come out here and complain about the same choices they've been making for decades.
To support her man. She want to nurture her kids. She want to nurture her husband while pursuing things that she's passionate about. That's it. It's that simple.
It's not that simple. If it was that simple, then why are we still in the same position? Why is it that every other race can figure this out but the black community? You can only keep saying black men need to do better only so much. And if you want to look for proof, look at the black families that know what they're doing, the black families that can still make it happen. Look at how they live. You ever think about copying what they do? Copying what whites do, copying what Spanish do, copying what Asians, Muslims, whatever. No, it's easier just to blame black men because the large portion of black men you don't choose are taking the responsibility for the smallest portion of black men who you did choose recklessly.
Thing is, she just can't find a suitable leader that she trusts.
It ain't about that. They're not cool. They're educated lames. You didn't see them because they were standing right in front of you. They didn't have the cool look, the suave, the yo baby yo. They were too busy focusing on their careers, too busy focusing on building themselves. That wasn't attractive to you. Now you're in your 40s, 4 kids, 300 pounds, and you're ready to settle down. See, it feels like I'm hurting your feelings, but that's the fact. The reason why the majority of videos you see were older, out of shape black women complaining that these about the passport bros, because those were your backup plans. Nobody wants to tell you that. There's a few videos that have, but I'm going to tell you today. They're your backup plans, and it pisses you off that you're being left alone. You thought insulting them was going to be good enough. Remember, you've been insulting them for decades. You've been insulting them while you were dancing with Pookie and Ray Ray. Now you want to come out here and complain. Nope.
To come in and relieve her of these responsibilities so that she can finally get some rest.
Then rest. I don't know what to tell you. Give your kids to your grandparents, adoption, do whatever you got to do. But if you have children and you can't do your job and you spend every waking moment complaining, you sound like someone who shouldn't have children. Doesn't matter what happened to you. Your kids are your priority. Generations of women have done this in the black community. You haven't figured it out yet. You haven't figured out how to stop this problem. And before anyone says anything, so you do know that those men exist. Because what do the majority of those women who went out and had fun with the fast guys, who gave them all the love and attention and the excitement they wanted, when they hit their 30 or late 30s and 40s, what do they turn to? The same men that you didn't see existing. Tell me I'm lying.
because that's what she wants. Rest.
If she wants rest, buy a coffin. We don't have time for that. That's probably going to get me canceled. I think we got one more video.
Passport bro discourse on my feed. But I feel like Japan really nailed it when it comes to talking about those kind of guys, because they just call them LBH, loser back home.
Oh wow, that hit me hard. That really hit me hard. The Japanese are calling us losers back home. Just like the Japanese were losers back home as well during World War II. And on that note, that'll be the end of this show. Like, share, subscribe. Tune in next week when I have another video for you. And until then, the Man Cave is always